What's up, tricksters and tricksettas, and welcome to another Tier 3 sub VOD review that is actually a free VOD review because Derek won the coaching through the giveaway. He's a Jett main playing on Haven in a Platinum 3 lobby. Derek is Derek. I don't know. Let's see what he has to say to us. Hello, coach. This is a game of me playing Jett. I recently started learning Jett because I wanted to play something with more impact rather than Reyna. Right now my win rate on Jett is under 50%, but it's going up quickly. The reason it was low at first is because I had surgery, and when I came back to the game, I lost a bunch of matches. Things are improving now. Okay, first topic. Reyna is simply something that you play when you know that you're mechanically better than others. You know? You know that you can win. You can win more than 70% of your 50-50 fights. Get Reyna, smurf up, done. In a long run, Jett is always a better option because it's a far more versatile agent. With far better adaptability and overall adaptiveness and versatility. So yeah, good choice. For 90%, 99% of players in Valorant. Better being a bottom frag Jett than Reyna. You know, if you're bottom fragging as Reyna, well, you're not doing that much anyways. Now, if you had a bit of a break, just play the matches, 2 to 3 ranked games every single day, a bit of a good warm-up, and that's it. You move forward. Rank and goals. I'm currently at 86 rank rating to Diamond, and I picked Diamond 2 before. I feel I can definitely reach Diamond again. Okay, I mean, if you pick some rank before, you can probably reach it again. Current situation. He has a situation, guys. I'm not entirely I'm not entirely sure what my main problems are or what I should focus on improving. I'm doing aim drills and deathmatches to work on my aim and mechanics, and I've been watching the Jett playbooks as well. As you should. Like, I mean, the first thing you should do, especially now that you started playing Jett, is dive really deep, but really, really deep into my Jett rank playbook on my Discord server. That playbook is not only to teach you how to play Jett, but how to actually play every single Valorant map with every agent on both macro and micro level. Period. Done. That's the first level that you need to pass. Once you apply that, you move on to everything else. Now, in this specific game, I didn't use the operator much because our chamber was already playing it a lot. Wrong. I mean, mistake. It's ranked solo queue. You know, it's ranked solo queue. It doesn't matter if you have 2 operators, 3, 4, 5. If you see an opportunity to fuck up the enemies, to make numbers advantage, to win the rounds, buy whatever you want to buy. It literally doesn't matter. Who knows if that chamber is going to be useful, if he's going to have impact with operator. You need to behave towards the ranked like you always want to put yourself in a positions where you are the one that is learning. Like, that is a huge mistake that players make in Valorant. So what a lot of players do, like, they let their teammates experience the game while you're just a spectator watching your teammates either win or lose bomb sites, gunfights, etc. Like, you want to be positioning yourself in a way where you're always learning. Even if you're learning through mistakes, you are dying consistently. At some point you learn. You failed 100 times. 101st time, like, something is gonna click naturally. Like, there's no fucking way that if you die 100 times, picking the B main area of the map with operator, you're not gonna learn when to do it and how to do it. Like, it's impossible. Like, even if you're the most dumbest person in the world, your body naturally adapts to these factors and these, like, negative occurrences in your gameplay. Now, let's continue. Okay, I sometimes struggle to know when I should entry so that my team can follow up and I'm not left alone on the site. Really depends, like, usually, you know, if you're doing a 5-man execute, and you already have the smokes, just the smokes for your execute, and you see on the minimap that your teammates are ready to move out, like they're playing close to the smoke, close to the choke point, send it. 80% of times you should just send it in some kind of a safe way. I mean, depends on your economy and depends which bomb set we're executing. Like, you shouldn't be exposing yourself to 20 enemies. Or like, for an example, you have a vision how you can maybe kill an enemy yourself, alone. You think, you know, the fight that you're gonna take is not a 50-50 fight. It's a fight that works in your favor. Send it. Try it. Better than doing nothing. You know? Just in the games where teammates are passive potatoes, like you see they're baiting the shit out of you, you need to, you know, shaky cans, like you need to think a lot. Like, I mean, if you're always, you know, going in and your teammates are not going out, 5-man executes don't exist. You adapt to your teammates, you play as slow as they are playing that game, and that's it, period. Now, weaknesses I've noticed. I also have a hard time looking at the minimap while holding with an outlaw and operator. There's a fix for that, there's a training for that. Maybe I'm gonna share it with you, like through private messages. I really don't want to talk about it on stream. Inconsistent at times, and with shots I shouldn't. That's just basic warm-up and aim training, like, you know. It depends on your mechanical problems, like micro corrections, reaction time, tension in your mouse, like, I don't know, grip style, like, it can be many problems, but most of the times people are just inconsistent because they're not consistently doing something. And that is your, like, you cannot say you're inconsistent if you're not doing aim training every single day. And you cannot say that you're inconsistent in the game if every match you're playing a different character. Or playing the same character in a different way. How do you expect to be, like, if you go to the gym and you expect some kind of a result, you're not gonna go like 1 day, then 3 days break, then 1 day, then like 5, like, you build consistency by showing up and by doing the shits consistently. That's it, period. The problem is, of course, like, only God knows what type of training you should be doing right now, and we'll try to find out. My long-range aim with a Vandal could be better. Okay. He was only talking about mechanical problems. I think we're gonna have a lot of other problems. Install system online. To be honest, it's holding up, but you can notice up there. You can notice up there that like it is starting to crack down a bit. It is starting to crack down. I'm gonna show you right now. You see how this part in the middle is starting to slip away. I don't know if I should maybe put like one more tape around the whole AC. Maybe the whole fucking tape should fix it. We'll see later. For now, it looks okay. The towel is collecting everything, and the wall dried up. Are you in NA right now? No, this is just my European poor room. Okay. Now, we're gonna check his tracker later, like after the VOD review. I don't want to speculate. I just want to see what this guy is capable of and what he is actually doing. So we have a Jett on Haven on a defender side. So we're playing Haven. First things first, A site, default site, number 1 priority. C site, number 2 priority. B site, number 3 priority. First round, we always play on A. Second round, we always play and starting garage. And from the third round, we just play based on the enemy's pattern of pushing on a defender side. Like, that's how we start. Or based on what our teammates are doing and how dangerous is the stuff that they're doing. On Haven, whenever you have no idea what enemies are gonna do, simply start on the B side and play fast rotations left and right, if your teammates are not aggressing anything. Whenever enemies on the attacker side are eco, hull by bonus, they have low economy, expect some kind of an early contact between your and enemy team here. We need to defend the garage, and we need to defend the B side primarily. In the first round with Jett, you have many options. But many options. Like, you can go for classic, shorty, light shield, and just play with a classic shorty and light shield here. And this strategy is fully covered in my playbook, how to do it and how you should behave in every scenario when you do it. Option number 2, you can literally just pick a ghost with a smoke or sheriff. You know, we can hold this angle, go for a one tap, try maybe to kill one enemy through the wall, then with the dash ability, bam, one more enemy, then one more enemy, then one more enemy, and then we play with our teammates. So we can abuse, you know, some of these common off angles, like try to go for a few shots, few body shots, deal as much damage as we can before we go for a retake and potentially get a kill. It's really up to you. I'm really not gonna tell you what to do. Like, you do based on how confident you feel. Like, what you do is based on how confident you feel in your raw mechanical skill. And that's it. I don't feel very confident in my raw mechanical skill, so I always do the classic shorty. Now, let's see what our friend is gonna do. If you're doing classic shorty with Jett, you never buy smokes. You buy a classic light shield and that's it. You don't need smokes. You have a dash ability. This is just horrendous, absolutely. Like, when you're juggling these weapons, like I explained this yesterday. So you look up in the sky, stand on the shorty, 1, 2, 3, bam, and you always want to go towards the right side. Now, if you're playing classic shorty on the left side, remember that whenever you're playing with the shotguns in this angle, you can never hold this angle like this. You can never hold it towards the actual angle. Why? It's a huge angle perception disadvantage. Like, if enemies do this, no matter which gun you have, they see your shoulder, tip of the gun, period. So, how you hold this angle with shotguns, you aim down, like this, and on this portion of the screen, on the right side, you're searching for the enemy's legs, shoulders, body, whatever. So, when the enemies, you know, you see the first yellow color, you just flick, take a kill, and that's it. Also, enemies are less likely to check this angle compared to the right side. So, most of the time, you have the time to flick. The audio is very low. That's a bit unlucky. Now listen, I mean, if you get revealed here by some recon abilities or something, get a classic pistol, activate a dash ability, and be ready to fight. Can't you turn it up? It was loud for me. I don't know, it's literally maximum El volumen for me. Just a second. Is it maybe my problem? No, it's not, right? No. Yeah, the volume a bit low. It's okay. It doesn't matter that much.
No, that's good job.
Well, I decided I wanted to try.
That's good job.
This was very dangerous, man. Like going with a shorty here, when you have no idea if an enemy is there. sorry. So what he did right now is he he pushed the sewers with a shorty when he doesn't know if enemies are there. So you really want to take a classic pistol here if you don't know if you're gonna get some kind of a close-range fight with the enemies, and just with a classic and dash ability take a kill. This was also a bit lucky that the guy doesn't have a light shield, you know? If that guy had a light shield, I highly doubt we get a kill in that range.
One enemy remaining.
Overall, this strategy, he literally dealt 100 damage to the guy. That's insane. Overall, we can polish out this strategy a bit better. That is why the ranked playbook exists on my Discord server. Like, to be honest, I think every Valorant player should first get a playbook and then see if they actually suck in this game. Now, second round, what did we say? We always play in the garage. Why? Because there's 80% of chances that the first contact in this round is gonna happen here, between your team and the enemy team. We need to defend the garage. So, with a Jett, you have multiple options. My favorite option is just getting a stinger with a heavy shield and one smoke. Why? This option allows me to have a really good anti-eco weapon and a really good bonus round weapon, and I'm saving the maximum amount of money for the operator in the fourth round. So this is what I usually do if I want to get the op on defense in the fourth round. But we need to win the first one, of course. Now, the second option is Outlaw with the best shield that you can afford, and you can just hold, you know, an off angle such as this one. Go for the shots, reload, activate the dash ability, maybe go... I mean, you're just playing Outlaw and going for body shots. Option number 3, Judge with a heavy shield and utility. But these days, I don't do that because either I want to get the op in the fourth round if I win the first round, or like if I don't want to get the op and I just want to make sure that I win this round, you know, and potentially the bonus round as well, I just go for the Outlaw and that's it. Like, you don't need to complicate things too much.
Okay. Yes. You can rotate now. I'm without.
This is very dangerous. This is mega dangerous. Like right now, in a second round, not playing garage and around the B set and win. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Now here, remember, I mean, I know what to tell you. Just play fucking garage. Like, now here, remember that this wall is penetratable with a high pen weapons. So if you see the enemies inside of the window, peeking here or there, go for 2 shots. If enemies already didn't peek you in A main, you know, enemies are not engaging you here, take any chance that Valorant gods are giving you to potentially get a kill. Because why not?
Low here.
Maybe C.
Mid.
Maybe garage and B.
You think they're gonna commit to B?
What other weapons do that as well? Any high pen weapon, Sheriff, Outlaw, Operator, Odin, RS. RS is high pen, right? Guardian. Is that it? Did I miss something? Probably not. Also, keep in mind, now this is something I didn't really talk about for a long time. Haven is a slow rotation map. So basically on this map, yes, you should rotate based on information. Like, basically like based on how enemies play on a macro level, on a micro level, how good are your teammates, how much space enemies have taken, and stuff like that. But in the first 4 rounds, on every single map in Valorant, you should rotate on the first contact between your team and the enemy team. Only because you have absolutely no idea who are you playing with and who are you playing against. Like, you just cannot trust a little Timmy that is playing, you know, Chamber right now, and that is forcing this fight with the enemies. Little Timmy can be the absolutely... He might have bought the account. He's maybe boosted. He's maybe mentally unstable. He maybe lost 9 matches in a row and he just doesn't give a fuck anymore. Little Timmy is gonna go to sleep depressed, and the next morning he's gonna boot up the Valorant again and lose 9 matches again. So, to avoid losing matches because of the little Timmy, in the first 4 rounds, we really need to just prioritize team play, refrag potential, and just using the life of our allies. Fuck the map control. After the 4th round, we think. We can ask ourselves, like, how good are our teammates, how much we can trust them, all of these topics, you know, like, and also, what are enemies doing? I mean, if enemies are never lurking, faking, like, if enemies are just full-on sending it, rotate fast every round, or maybe you can push behind them and flank them. Like, those are the matches where you can maybe go for a flank and lurk. Or maybe he lost his girlfriend. Valorant player has a girl, GF. Come on, bro. Delusional, man. Delusional. Chat, delusional tonight, bro. I know it's late.
Are they committing? Are they still there?
Electric aim assist.
On garage? Garage?
Okay.
Garaja. Sí, sí.
Garaja.
Planta.
Is this Europe? No, he's from USA.
Still
Wait, let me dash.
still
I can dash on the side if you want. Oh, nice. Good job.
Okay.
On space. Oh, nice.
Native tongue.
Now, as I said, like, how do we position in the third round? Based on what enemies did in the first 2 rounds. So on Haven, if enemies go A in the first round, you win the round. Enemies try going mid and garage in the second round, you win the round. In the third round, you're literally playing C-side. Like, we need to behave like the chances are the highest that the enemies are gonna follow the A-B rule. Otherwise, we're doing a full-on gamble. I mean, gambling right now that enemies are gonna go A is it's okay. Whatever, like, I mean, it's our default site anyways, like, it's really hard for the retake. But we'll see. We'll see, like, what's gonna happen. You're not making a mistake anyways, like, you know, this third round is always a huge gamble in terms of positioning, so as long as you're not playing B-set, it's fine, like, I guess.
Yeah.
So they can either go. I'm from Serbia. Thank you.
Wait, bro. Like, listen. This is just a waste of a dash ability. What you did right now. Like, you should almost never do that with the Jett without any information. If you're playing passively in the main areas of the maps with a cover. So for example here, we can just hold this tight angle, as tight as your reaction time allows you, go for one shot. Reload that bullet, and then with the dash ability, delete the enemies. Like, why would you use a dash ability right now? You don't know if enemies are going A, you don't know what they're gonna do. We're playing a bonus round with the Outlaw and Shorty. This dash ability is gonna be very important to us. For a retake, or just to stay alive later on during a round. And for this type of an angle, you should never use a dash ability. There's no reason. Why? Like, it's already mega tight.
Smoke C.
This is the reason we really want to follow these rules. At least the basic 3 rules you should follow in Valorant are the AB rule, rule of fear, and rule of 3 executes. Like, these 3, if you already don't want to use your brain, you don't want to... I mean, there's a lot of other rules that I teach players in my private coaching sessions, but I cannot really bother explaining them on stream and when I'm doing these type of VOD reviews, but at least those 3 rules and you'll be fine. What rank is this guy? He is the Platinum 3.
I don't think it's A. No, it's not A.
God help us.
Oh shit, too low.
Oh shit, can you try to wait, Chamber?
Nothing.
Okay, man, like, enemies took a bomb site long time ago. We need to have the gun in our hands, no?
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Listen, now, this round is a very interesting round. Early on in a match, I mean, let's talk specifically about the bonus round. So, your idea when it comes to the bonus rounds and eco rounds is the following. You don't really want to, like, you're not mainly focusing to win these rounds. Like, that is not really your main priority. Your main priority during those rounds is to build up your ultimate points, damage the enemy's economy as much as you can, so that you have easier time playing the future rounds, and also like you're building your own economy strong. So right now in a 1v4, I'm not gonna be forcing this too much. Of course, I'm not gonna save this outlaw. I mean, that will not be my priority. But my main priority now is not defusing the spike. It is just getting 4 kills. If we kill all 4 enemies right now, in the next round, we can force the outlaw again. Half of the enemy team, maybe even more, is not going to have a heavy shield. Easiest round for us. So, right now, 1 kill, very good. We got a kill with the outlaw. We can reset. What do? We reload that 1 bullet. Why? Because reloading 2 bullets takes ages, and enemies can use that timing to take a lot of space and to pinch us. So right now, after the Cypher kill, we fall back, reload 1 bullet, hold the window, and now, with the dash ability, we can maybe cross this area of the map and engage the enemies in the window. Try to take 1 more kill. We take 1 more kill, we hold across, 1 more kill, that's it. We can just push it after that. Does the reload time change? Yeah, like if you're reloading only 1 bullet, it's around a second. 2 bullets is around 3 seconds, or maybe even 3.5, like something like that.
Jett low. Wall bang.
I think he passed.
Wall bang? Wall bang, bro. Let me see something.
Player standing.
Oh yeah, I was wondering how you don't have a dash ability. I was wondering how you don't have a dash ability.
I think he passed.
Very good, very good. This is exactly what we should be doing.
Nice.
Hopefully we do have like a bit of awareness and a bit of a sense for timings, because I mean, we didn't see this Fade for a long time. She can be in the garage. You know what? Right now, before reloading this outlaw, I would definitely drop a brief one-way smoke here while I'm putting in the bullets, and then let's shit on that Yoru. Okay.
You seen him? Behind the box.
One enemy remaining.
Behind the box. Behind the box. On your left. Left.
What box?
No, long.
Main.
This
He's long, bro.
is nothing.
Actually, he could have won this. Like if teammates didn't give a wrong call out, he could have won this. I mean, the game audio is very low, so I don't really hear, like I didn't hear myself where that I came from. But if it is really audible, if it was really audible, then you know, he was at the box at long. Look,
Seen him? Behind the box.
box at long. Am I just blind? Apparent what box? How many hours do you play this game? I don't understand. What do you mean? How many hours do I have in the game, or what? He doesn't see the Vandal on the ground, or what?
One enemy remaining.
Behind the box. Behind the box. On your left. Left.
What box?
No, long.
Main.
This
He's long, bro.
is nothing.
I don't see shit. But listen. This is a huge W. Like, this is a huge W. Like, basically, killing 4 players in this round.
I don't know.
Box in front of you.
What box?
This was exactly your job. And this is what I was speaking about. People just make a mistake in these type of rounds where they speed up way too much trying to win this round, and that just cost them their life, and 4 enemies stay alive with 4 guns. By the way, how you took this retake was actually decent. You know, you were, I mean, enemies were just peeking you, to be honest. Like, enemies made more mistakes than you. The reason why I explained like how you should play these bonus rounds is because of the main mistake players make is they either save the weapon, you know, this type of a halberd weapon, or like they just run it down, essentially.
He was behind that fucking. Yeah, shot at him.
Somebody.
Argument behind.
Listen, right now you're playing on A side is totally fine. Like, totally fine. Because enemies are going A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So, yes, especially with the Fade ultimate, there is a huge chance that enemies are gonna send it either A or C. So starting on the A set is fine. But this cannot be your starting position. Like, this cannot be anyone's starting position, especially not with the Jett. Like, with every agent in Valorant, your idea when you're defending a bomb set is what? You want to abuse as many common angles, off angles, safe fights to potentially kill the enemies or to deal some effective damage that we can use later to finish them off. So, most of the times, you know, if you want to start in a default way on A side, you should be starting on a spot like this. Trying to go for a burst fire, one tap, then with the dash ability, we can engage the enemies in a fight with good crosshair placement, peekers advantage, all of that shit. Maybe some flash utility. And then, this can be your third location that you play. And now we, you know, try to kill the enemies there, but a safe location, you know, I'm not gonna do this and commit myself to the fight. That is a suicide. Then, this can be our fourth angle. Burst fire, one tap, go down. And now, once we end up at the backside, we need to take some kind of a 50-50 fight. But we already potentially killed 4 enemies. Or we potentially dealt like 100, 150, some damage onto the enemy team. Now, especially if you don't have anyone in A long, you need to start here. Like, you simply cannot allow that enemies just walk up here, or they walk up here to the choke points. Like, that can never happen to you in a ranked match of Valorant. Like, giving all of this space for free, and then enemies do a fast execute, while your teammates are, you know, still on, I don't know, C side, B side, garage, whatever.
This box,
And we just get stomped.
him down with this shorty. Club, can you be ready to smoke me? Just here.
This same strategy we can do even if we start in a way that I just told you. Also, right now, I would actually, you know, if your idea is to play this spot and fuck up the enemies here in the middle of the round or whatever, I would actually ask for a smoke on top of the box, a one-way. The same strategy we do with Omen. We'll let the enemies pass, drop down behind them, take an easy kill, move on with our life.
Maybe, yeah.
But that can be a mid-round strategy, not a starting round.
I have
This is a huge problem. Like right now, you don't have a vision. Like you don't know how many enemies are pushing A main and A site. This can be a huge problem for us. A huge problem. Huge. Okay, chat. Towel is still holding up, man. If you need an air conditioning minister, you know who to call, bro.
Fade is here. Yeah, steps here, guys.
Smoke's A.
Ask for a different smoke. I know. This is a terrible
You
smoke.
should die.
No.
But that's just Valorant, you know. That is why you simply cannot complain when these type of things happen to you. At some point, it's 50-50.
Oh my god.
Shit. One backside.
Bro, wait.
Under.
TLDR. This round, you started horribly wrong. In a really horrible way. One thing that we learned in this round is that our teammates are boosted bonobos. Like, they don't really listen well. and we cannot really rely on them at all when it comes to utility usage and some of secondary tasks, such as destroying the Fade Eye. So from now, when I see this type of a round, team play doesn't exist anymore. At least, you know, this secondary team play where I need to, you know, I trust my allies with proper utility usage and destroying the recon abilities. Now you're a one-man army.
No.
Now here I really don't understand. Where are we going? Like, why are you over-aggressing with the dash ability? Once again, you just wasted your dash ability. We're 5v2. Just play with your teammates, tuck in, play with what your most aggressive ally that has a higher chance of dying, and that's it. Chat, I'm gonna turn on air conditioning now. And I'm doing a huge gamble. It's so hot, bro. Like, I don't know.
One enemy remains.
Also, like, I want to check something. Just a second. In just a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, I didn't see him. My bad.
Yeah, it's alright. You could have headshotted him if you saw him.
Yeah.
It's all good. They lost their boy.
Somebody have skin for
My guy press the tab for a millisecond. Okay. This is also the round. This is also the round where, like, you buy the outlaw. Actually, like, this is the round where you should buy the outlaw. Like, you see that basically 5 enemies don't have the money to afford. To afford a heavy shield and a good gun. I mean, what are the chances that Yoru is not gonna buy a flash or teleport instead of a heavy shield, or that Fade is not gonna buy like a doggy dog C's and stuff like that? Like, usually one of the main mistakes that people make in Valorant, they prioritize utility way too much over the heavy shield. So right now, you should be buying the outlaw in this round, and these are the rounds where you want to get it. Like, when you see that enemies have a mismanaged economy or low economy in general, a few body shots, and the round is completely Jover.
I thought when you said behind the box, right?
How much money should they have max when you buy outlaw? Basically, you're asking yourself, like, first of all, if 3 or more enemies have less than 3,800 credits, that is where you force the outlaw, basically. And trade the gun, whatever gun you have at the moment, for the outlaw. You can give your Vandal to your teammates. But also, if you see that, you know, if enemies didn't save the weapons from the previous round, like, all of the enemies died, but they still have, like, I don't know, 4,000, 3,900 credits, most of these players in ranked solo queue, they're not gonna buy a heavy shield and a Vandal plus Phantom. Like, they will prioritize like a dog, flash, teleport over the heavy shield, which gives you an opening to just delete the enemies with a outlaw. You think it's a mistake to prioritize util over heavy shield? I'm always spamming light shield even when money is good if enemy doesn't use outlaw. Depends. Like, on a defender side, it doesn't matter. Like, on defender side, you can prioritize utility over the shields. It's fine. On attack, depends on the map, depends on the enemy's economy, what they used in the previous rounds, and also, like, what agent you're playing as well. You know, like, how much utility do you actually need for an execute or to take space? Because there's a lot of rounds where and agents where you simply don't need specific utility for certain something. Also, like, whenever enemies, like, it doesn't matter if you're playing on attack or defense, whenever enemies are playing some kind of a bonus round, eco round, hull by round, you always prioritize heavy shield over utility. That round we're winning based on the gun advantage and based on the HP advantage.
I like that's many.
Okay, how this round is gonna end?
Remaining.
Oh no, no. La polizia! We don't need to fight this.
You got that. Nah.
I respect I respect this shorty pullout. I love it a lot. Just keep in mind that, you know, when you're playing Jett, you have the smokes. Like, you should be trying your best to really shove up this shorty into the enemy's anus as best as you can. Like, if an enemy is already here and he can go back, go right, go left, like, just drop a smoke here. That's it. The guy is dead. In Platinum, Diamond, Ascendant, Elo, that guy is dead 10 out of 10 times.
Nice, well played, guys.
Equal.
Yeah,
Now, God forbid. Please, towel, hold up, man. I need air condition for just 4 more days, bro. 4 more days before vacation. Hey, tomorrow I'm gonna call a fucking mechanic, bro, like for air condition mechanic. Keep in mind, listen, if enemies are already so readable, enemies go A, B, C, A. Or you can read the enemies based on economy. You cannot play A site. How the fuck are we playing A site 5 rounds in a row? In the first 5 rounds of the match. Like in the first 4 to 6 rounds. You need to be very mobile. I don't care if you play Cypher, Viper, it doesn't fucking matter what you play. You are trying to counter the enemies yourself. You cannot trust little Timmy like in the garage with a trademark and teleport to do something. I have 0 trust in these guys. 0. And you should as well. Only God knows who you're playing with and against still. Even though we're winning 3-1. Right now, we are basically, you know, in the garage. We're defending garage, playing fast rotations between C and B. Because the chances are the highest that enemies are going to go either C or B.
I'm not sure though. Oh, I'm tripping. You don't have to shoot it. I'm fucking up.
Some long.
1C.
This is a fast rotation. We cannot really go behind the enemies because it's way too risky in this round. Like if you go, basically like, you really don't want to flank and lurk behind the enemies if you don't know if your teammates are going to stay alive long enough so that you can complete your flank and lurk. Also, you really don't want to go for a flank and lurk when you have no idea if enemies are maybe, you know, holding you. And, you know, Cypher might have some interesting setups, but we can dodge that.
Just rotate close.
This was a very dangerous peak. I mean, even if you're pre-assuming that none of the enemies are here, you need to clear these angles and engage these angles as if an enemy is right now shifting towards you. In and out, like angle by angle, angle by angle, and that's it. How do you know that no one is here right now? I don't know. I cannot just, you know, I cannot do this. Like if you don't have information that all of the enemies are somewhere, you behave towards every single angle that you're approaching that enemies are there and can be there. But anyways, right now you should be in the fucking garage. I don't know, like, one of the main things I hate when I coach players, especially players that actually watch me, like, on a daily basis, is when you put, like, why are you on ACET right now? Like how we always repeat on the streams, videos, like, A, B pattern of pushing, rule of fear, 3 executes, the maps, like, how can you trust these guys so much? That they're gonna stay alive. That they're gonna defend C set, garage, and B. It's ranked solo queue. We're just wasting our time right now. And as I said, this is mega dangerous what he's doing right now. For a lot of reasons. We don't really know still like how enemies are gonna play on macro and micro level. Like we don't know if Cypher is gonna decide all of a sudden to lurk a bit. In one of the rounds he did that. He did play away from his teammates. And second reason is like, while he is doing this, his teammates can already die, lose the site. Once again, we're 1 versus 4, 1 versus 5 is just nonsense. Already at this moment of time, where he should be. He should be with the club in CT. Ready to... I mean, just ready to play a retake game, essentially.
CC.
I really need to advise you, man. Like, if you don't know where are all of the enemies, pull that gun out. Expect someone somewhere. Clear all of the angles as if the Cypher is just camping them right now. And he is everywhere. He can be in the window. He can be on the B side. He can be behind you right now. Not Cypher, anyone. Anyone. Then inside of this smoke, right, left, like this was crazy shit.
Spike planted.
You see, like this is where the problem lies right now. So if we did the fast rotation that we talked about, right now, you would have been where? You would have been in the CT. You would have been in the CT with your Clove that is taking this fight right now. Instead of that, right now we are tripling in the garage. And this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really fun. Not at all. Clove is gonna die
I'm gonna
soon.
come to you, Clove.
Actually, Clove is a Giga Chad.
One backside.
Give me one more kill.
No.
What? What was used the ultimate here? Was this a misclick? How can this be a misclick? He has an ultimate on X. Listen, brother. Like, you... How can... What did you misclick, like? Maybe smokes. Maybe smokes, actually. But still, like, it's kind of fucked up having smokes on C and having, like, ultimate on X, bro. Like, I don't know, put this ultimate somewhere else, like, put it on number 5. You know? Like, why do you need ultimate on X? Anyways, you know, you need to hide behind the cover and then use the ultimate. Like, why is it on X, bro? Anyways, you understand that right now... So it's a misclick. Let's say it's a misclick. Using the ultimate here is just absolute nonsense, essentially. Like, we have a Vandal, we have a dash ability. Like, you use that. So when do you use the ultimate? You use the ultimate when you're in some kind of a clash scenario. You use the ultimate to preserve your economy. You use it as a main weapon at the start of the rounds. And you use the ultimate when you have a medium levels of HP, even if you have the Vandal or some other weapon. And you use the ultimate when you have the Operator and you just, you know, you're gonna be fighting multiple enemies and you need the ultimate. But in a 4v3, 4v4 retake, if you already have a Vandal, you're full HP, you don't use the ultimate. Even if you have the Op, I'm not gonna use the ultimate. I'll play the retake with the Op and dash ability and short T, etc. Until I'm put in some kind of a fucked up scenario. TikTok, guys, is stream now good? We're not wide anymore. Like, is the screen good? But probably it is. Like, someone would complain.
One backside.
I don't know what happened yesterday. That was crazy.
No.
Also, when you're playing Jett, there should never be a single effing round in which you died and you didn't use your dash ability. Like, that is the #1 rule of playing Jett. Like, if you have the rounds where you didn't use the dash ability to take a fight, that's an instant mistake that we need to fix. We need to be a bit lighter on that button. Maybe get some information first. Jump spot the enemies, jiggle peek them, and then use the dash ability to fight them. Then go for a peek. Like, this is, you know, all around a horrible round. We wasted the ultimate. We didn't use the dash ability to fight the enemies. We could have waited for the Clove to... Like, why are you peeking now? Wait for the Clove to take another fight. Bait the shit out of this idiot. It's rank solo queue. Of course, we are not baiting just for info. You should be ready to fight. Of course, you know, you should be... You're not gonna stand behind this wall doing nothing. You know? You're gonna play here, holding this angle, and waiting for the clove to swing out, and now we're taking a fight. We're trying to make her live a happy life, and to just refrag her. How is the towel holding? So far, not bad. I even turned on air condition for a few seconds. Like, it looks... it's falling apart a bit. You know, there's a few... I think I'm just gonna wrap this tape around the whole air condition and call it a day. I think if I wrap one piece of tape around it, it's gonna hold it until the Olaf Meister shows up. Air conditioning Olaf Meister. Okay.
Spike. Oh, unlucky, man.
Wait. So we lost this round. We lost the ultimate. We lost 3,900 credits as well. Like, these are the type of rounds that you just cannot lose in ranked solo queue. Like, these type of rounds decide the outcome of your matches. These are the rounds where you ask yourself, how did I lose the game? Exactly like this. Like, these are the rounds where enemies can snowball the economy, where shit fall apart. Like, brother, if you won this round, it would have been 4-1. Enemies are eco again. 5-1. That is how, like, this is unacceptable. Unacceptable.
But what stunned you?
That's why you need to have, like, very high focus and just play Valorant in a very specific way if you want to have the highest win rate, essentially. Now, I don't know what to say, to be honest. Like, enemies are just going A, B, C, D, F, G. There is a huge chance enemies are going to go A right now. Sure, fine. But considering they have Yoru's ultimate, we cannot play this passively. Once again, we should take a bit more aggro angles. Maybe, you know, try to go for the aggressive short peek. Why not? We never did it. Anyways, enemies have a Yoru ultimate, so he's gonna reveal us anyways in A long and whatever we play. So we might as well just use a dash ability, try to go for a one tap and get back. But this is like this.
It might land here, but it might also land backside. I haven't checked actually.
One long.
You see, that was our chance to take that kill. Like, maybe also what we could have done, we could maybe do some double bait setup with our Sova. In long, like, fuck it, you know, you can jump here, wait for the Sova contact, then you jiggle peek, then with the dash ability, another peek. 2, 3, 4 fights before we end up in a 50-50. I don't know if... I don't really know if there's a single round where you should start here. Like, single setup, like, I don't know, you're stacking ASAP with 5 players, okay. You can start here, like... Do you think Playbook can help you get to Diamond Ascendant? I'm currently plat. Playbook is specifically made for players that are in between Iron 1 and Immortal 3. Immortal 3, 300, 350, 400, like that range. So it covers all of the ranks, most important tips for every single map. That is what the playbook is for. I still didn't finish it, of course, like, but the most important guides are finished. The Jett guides, the general guides for the maps. Now we need to finish, you know, the race playbook, chamber 1, and Yoru until the end of this year. And then next year we're starting with the 6th agent, which is probably going to be Cypher Cypher or Gecko. But I think I'm going to do the Cypher, a proper, maybe Gecko. I mean, I don't have an initiator still. We have 3 duelist, controller and Sentinel chamber. Okay, so what you can do better on defense is a bit more efficient. You know? More efficient, more fights, safe fights. More damage dealt, more potential kills. And I'm gonna share with you one private coaching video that is 2 hours long that explains how to be more efficient. How big are these playbooks? Oh my god. They're in a video format. And I think I just drank a mosquito. I'm not gonna lie. Amazing day. Amazing. My front bumper got hit. That's a minus 200 euros. My air condition is leaking, squirting on me. I just drank a mosquito. What else, God? What else? I mean, it's okay. It's because I play Valorant, probably. Like,
See. Oh, hell no.
I did see it, really. I see.
well, send me a message. Yeah, will do. Send feed pics, Charlatan.
Get out of my way.
Falling back, Jett.
Yeah.
Oh,
Spike
bro.
down, C.
On my... Two side.
Nah, there's no way.
I'm gonna flank them. Okay. Just
Okay, I mean, in this round, you going for a flank in a 2v3. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's okay. Generally speaking, if you end up in a 2v3 retake, most of the times you don't want to play together. You want to search for some solo opportunities, like, unless enemies are very, very low HP. You know? So yeah.
play. Wait.
hold
Let's
on.
play. We have a bunch of time.
Pay attention.
Thanks God, I'm driving Honda Civic from 2008, so, you know, the front bumper is like actually $100. Like, I lied. Like, it's gonna be 100 euros probably.
Last player standing.
Backside, Jett. Fuck.
Just when you're going for this type of a play, you really need to tell your teammates to stay alive. But really yell at him. And you cannot make this much noise. Like, you made a lot of noise here in the garden. Like, you need to be aware that, you know, because we don't know exactly if one enemy is maybe here, maybe here. If you want to go for this longest flank, already somewhere here, you need to start walking. Why? Because look at the circle. Like, I mean, literally, what if the enemies are cubby? What if the Astra is playing some stupid passive setup and she's not following her teammates? And there's no point in flanking if enemies know that you're flanking, like, let's be honest. But I don't know if I would go for a flank here. I would just try to clear the garage and connect my push with my Sova's push, and that's it. I don't know, I would try to win this 1v3. Maybe if we get 2 frags fast, we can win it. So why not? Just please clear the angles when you have no idea where are all of the enemies. Like, don't trust the callouts of your team and still clear the angles because it doesn't cost you anything.
TP.
Okay, it's a TP there, we know that. Solid dash ability.
No.
I mean, once you saw it's a fake, you should have dashed away and saved the weapon. And that's how this round ends. Okay, the guy faked you out. You saw it's a fake, you dash forward, save the weapon. Okay, we have a weapon for the next round, let's try to win the next one.
Fight.
Playing Ace at this round, once again fine. Because of the rule of 3 executes. Like 2 times in a row enemies went C, chances are below 20% they're gonna go C again. So it's okay, but generally speaking, you know, when you need to gamble a lot on Haven, and enemies become a bit less predictable, you really want to start on B set a lot more. Like, B set is your friend. Because you can, you know, we can support Chamber and Sova that are pushing mid in this round. And if Cypher gets cucked again, we are there. What would be the most aggressive initiator? Every initiator? Like, I don't know. Like, every initiator is...
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Miguel Jackson! Yeah.
Don't spend it all in one place.
100 bits, huh? Thank you, man. Thank you. I want, man. I think that 100 bits are gonna cover the tape around my air condition. Thank you for fixing this system, bro.
Guys.
I got you.
Hey. Many steps, A.
I'm coming, I can't smoke.
listen. If you want to play with the shotguns here, in every other round that is not the first round, you need to have some kind of a baiting setup. If enemies have an initiator, such as Fade or Sova. Only in the first round, it's okay playing classic shorty and gambling. But in every other round, if enemies have Fade, Sova, Sky, I don't know, some shit like that, Teho, you need to play double bait setup. Like, someone needs to be destroying this utility for you, and you need to give that call out to your allies. And this strategy against Yoru is just, Yoru ultimate is just stupid as well. Like, you should pay attention to the enemy's ultimates a lot more. I mean, hoping that Yoru is not gonna scout you here, plus the Fade with the eye and the dogs, is too much hoping. Like, in this round, first, isn't this an eco round for our team? Like, why are we buying? Ah, you have some extra credits. Okay, you can get a judge with a light shield. We can try to make it use. But, you know, in this round, going short is just a complete on suicide. Because of Yoru's ultimate, Fade utility, like, we needed some double bait setup here. How I would have played this round against enemy's utility is in the following way. Getting info here with a classic pistol, baiting them a bit. Yoru uses the ultimate. I will try to bait Yoru into thinking that I only have a classic pistol. So my primary target in this round is basically Yoru. Because if Yoru sees that you have a classic pistol, he will try everything in his power to fuck you up with his ultimate. Once the Yoru is locked onto me, and he's trying to isolate me, I can just smoke myself off, pull out the judge, and try to hit the right timing to counter that piece of shit back.
Because he might.
Yes, what?
All right.
Right now, scenario in which you put yourself in, you know, you're getting pinched by the Yoru ultimate, getting pinched by the enemies in short, you only have one option here. If you don't have any support on the A site. And that option is full-on send. Full-on send. Like, basically, if you already have a shotguns in short, you get revealed. Falling back is way too dangerous because enemies might be coming through long and just pinching you. Smoke off yourself. And just send it towards the Fade. Try to kill the Fade. And that's it.
I'm coming, I can't smoke.
God. When I say God, I primarily mean Riot Games. Riot Games gave you 2 smokes on Jett. Let's start using those smokes to close the gap with the enemies in areas where we have no idea where are the enemies exactly, how much space they have taken, and what is the distance between us and the enemies once we are engaging the enemies. Like, you're really underusing, when you're using shotguns, you're underusing the smokes to close the gap. You're really just swinging it out, essentially. Many problems in this round, as you can see, like, it could have been much better. Now in this round... How do we play like 8 rounds on A site, man, in ranked solo queue? I would play 8 rounds on A site if my teammates is Horkus, Nets, Kayak, and Boaster. Like, okay, maybe not Boaster. Like, I'll take anyone else. If they're my teammates, sorry guys, I'm playing A site every round. But I don't know. In this round, to be honest, I'm C. We should be defending C side because most amount of success enemies found on C, and when you notice that enemies like to prioritize something specifically, we need to be there. Especially if other rules align with that read. So right now with this Vandalius Rex, we should be taking some kind of an angle, such as this one. Then trying to one-tap the first enemy. We can go for a jiggle peek. Then with the dash ability for a bit wider peek. And try to dash away, don't hit the box. Then we can updraft from this position, bob up, take one more kill, and now we play the retake with our teammates, or we fight with our teammates for sight if they are there. I don't know, like just playing right now on A set is a huge gamble. But even if so, you want to play A, not a problem. If you already have a teammate, if you have a chamber starting on long with this teleport, but let's bait for him. Let's destroy the dogs. Let's destroy the Yoru clone. Let's destroy the reveal from the Fade. Let's create some double bait, triple bait setup. Why not? I mean, you know, like most of the times, 90 or 80% of times, when you're defending some kind of a bomb site that has two areas of the maps that are very close to each other with same objectives, you just want to fight in area where your teammates are fighting at that moment of time. Like, we want to use that power of friendship to win the round. Is that footsteps? I really don't hear. This might be a fake, maybe? Ooh, this might be a fake. I mean, if you only see Yoru and hear Yoru, like, I'm sorry to tell you, but this might be a fake. Like, you know, those type of reads and decision making will come over time. I don't know. I'm 80% certain right now it is just a fake, and these smokes are just wasted, and Cypher is not gonna have a fun time. Yeah.
TPT. Can somebody?
Like, I cannot believe that Yoru with one flash, pulled away a 4.
Surprise, motherfucker.
About to say, thank you for the Prime Gaming Summon, and thank you for scamming Jeff Bezos. Hope you enjoyed the playbook. I just cannot believe that one Yoru faked 4 people right now.
Yeah, it's not that. It's not.
Brother, when you saw it's a fake, right now you're like, so where should you be at this moment of time? You should be with the Clove. Once again.
It's not that, guys. There's nothing in C-Walls at all. All main.
Yeah, see.
And of course, like, how fast we should rotate right now? We should play fast rotations. Why? Because enemies never have anyone that is lurking, flanking. They just push together as 5 and that's it. Against those enemies, like, it doesn't make any sense, like, playing slow. I mean, anchoring positions. But still, I would, you know, if you're passing an area like this, I would like, if you check these potential angles, where the enemies can be destroying your anus as you're going there.
Huh?
Spike planted.
Whoa!
You know, maybe if you checked that area of the map, maybe you would have saw this Astra and kill her. You know? Like, you cannot lose this type of info. Because, you know, if Astra sees that you did this, you don't only put yourself in a dangerous position, you also put your teammates. Like, your teammates have the info, I mean, at least mental info. My Jett just went through B, said no one is B. Your Jett didn't go through B. Your Jett just did this, literally. We didn't check anything.
Spike planted.
Papito, could it be a legit way that I decide before queuing a ranked game that I play only A set in defense just for practicing in ranked environment? Or it's totally unacceptable to you? Unacceptable because that's not how you're gonna get the most amount of reps. You know, you should be practicing how to defend A set, B set, and C set in different economy setups.
Whoa!
Whoa! Sorry to break it to you, but this is just a save round. Once again. Like, 1v4, shit economy, We're losing 3-5. This is a safe round, and that's it. Like right now, you just run away.
Player standing.
Oh my god, this is.
You don't take this fight. You don't take this fight.
Shoot it with your classic.
I don't care.
Where?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
see
care
what
that you took a fight. You should not take it. Like,
it's true,
and also, can we start gathering some info so we can use a dash ability and then fight the enemies? Now in this round playing A set, okay, good game decision. Like, I mean, based on the current enemy pattern, yes, like there's a high chance enemies running down on A. Please, just hold on this night, baby. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Like, this is my happiness. Happy penis. Just look at it. Look at that beauty. When it opens up wide. Better than the pussy lips. I swear to God, when I see that open up, I get moist, man. I'm never gonna take this air condition for granted ever again. Ever. Once I fix this baby.
One is window.
1A, 2A.
How you played here in short, like, was better than in the previous rounds, definitely. But you should definitely mix up your playstyle a bit, you know, like, don't only play with the shotguns in short, like, you know. You become way too obvious to the enemy team.
Mid. I think it's here.
They could be rotating.
Listen, man, like, I told you already this, like, if enemies take this space here, your teammates are not fighting aggressively for the site, and you're playing short, you don't have that many options. Option number one, maybe you can hide here and isolate some close range duels. Maybe you can hide here and isolate some close range duels, or you just need to full send it. I mean, you still have one smoke. Yes, you heard that one enemy is somewhere here, but we can curve that smoke. Run it down. Also, we can silently jump through this area of the map as well. Holding shift and now, bam! Deleting that, I don't know, Cypher, whoever is there. But staying in this position when you're getting pinched. No bueno. No kinder bueno, man.
Oh, no one is behind me.
Oh, you didn't even know that they're behind you. But a bit of lack of awareness while fighting. Okay. What is this VOD review, man? Like, is this 12 rounds of you defending A site? Okay, this just keep in mind. I'm sorry, but why are you sorry, bro? Like, we're here to learn. Basically, like, this is the first problem you should try to fix. Like, you need to be more mobile, especially as a Jett player on a defense. Like, when playing an agent such as Jett, you have all of the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want. Push mid, garage, peek this, peek that, take this space, that space, play A, B, C, D, E, F, G, garage, like... That's the power of characters such as Jett. You know? And you need to think actively, like, how can I get the easiest kill in this round? Which weapon should I use? Which angle should I abuse? Jett is specific, especially the agent with which you can never autopilot. Like, you need to consistently be active in the game. Sorry, I'm always checking my towel up there, like how it's holding, you know. I'm really proud on this. Look at her or him, I don't know. Air condition, that air condition. It. Maybe I'm gonna assign it a gender. It's he. But then I said, like, he has pussy lips, so maybe she, I don't know. It's not gonna be they them. It's not gonna be they them. This is your legacy.
Watch window with me.
Oh.
Come stand Daniel.
Okay. Okay?
Nice.
Jumping A, guys.
Listen. You should use this dash ability with this off angle only when you're 99% certain that you can just get a kill if you play this off angle. If you don't know how enemies are taking aim in, you're not certain if you're gonna get a kill, don't use it. Because it might just be a waste, and we can use it in many other better ways.
So short there.
Let's have some trigger discipline in 2025. You know, like if you see Yoru clone... I mean, if you see
So short.
Yoru sprinting down forward with a gun like this in a Platinum 3 Diamond lobby, I mean, it's possible. It's really possible. it's really possible. Like, I'm not gonna lie that the guy is gonna push like this, even in Immortal, to be honest. But yeah, bro, like, this is just crazy, man. Like, but still, like, you know, like how you should play this type of a round is just, you know, let's hold this angle for info, ba ba boo ba ba ba. Okay, Cypher does, you know, Cypher does the cage. We can just go here, jiggle pick a bit, then with the dash ability. Yoru is here. Full on pop in swing, bam! You know, get away. Let's get onto this off angle now, kill the enemies. Like, that's how we use the dash ability. We're not wasting it. Elon Musk wishes he was this guy. You know that meme, like, Elon Musk? How does that meme go? I completely forgot, bro. Like, let me find it just a second. Fuck, bro. Elon Musk meme. This is Elon Musk.
This is Elon Musk.
This is how my air condition feels right now, but I like. This is me fixing. This is me fixing my air condition with a towel, bro. Like,
Musk.
just a second.
This is Elon Musk. Tesla's co-founder and CEO. Elon is an inventor and a maverick entrepreneur, one of America's youngest billionaires.
If you're starting a company, you need to work super hard.
To be honest, like, we just might do our streams where like, where the only thing I show is my air conditioner in chat, bro. What else do we need?
Man.
Wait, did enemies actually go A this round? No, it was fake again. Fake again, huh? Yeah, fake again. Let's read the enemies. Let's read the patterns, brother.
Good job, bro.
They have Yoru's ultimate. They failed the C push. They also have the Ashra ultimate. Chat. Let me start the prediction. Just a second. Just a second, chat. Where do enemies go next round? Just a second. I want to see what you think. A, B, C. Tell me. Where do enemies go next round? Where's the prediction, bro? Is it gone? Hello? Is the prediction running? Never mind. They go A. They go A. Maybe. The fuck up here. Maybe, probably.
Who's next?
I think it's A.
Yeah, A. Definitely A.
Okay, now we really need to help that Cypher off. Like, if your teammate is stuck, Bro is a just chatting streamer? What do you mean? What?
Come back, I have a...
You should, like, when teammates are stuck in one area of the map like that, you really need to support that ally.
They go back.
Right now, I don't understand why you position yourself in such a dangerous way. Like, I mean, we somehow killed that Yoru. I mean, you didn't do shit like your Cypher killed him. We have a full Cypher setup on site. Why do you feel a need like you need to play this angle? You have a dash ability, like, you know, you can jump spot behind the box. They just lost one dive duelist. And then when the enemy start moving in, activate the dash ability, bam, 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 bam. You know, bam, 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 bam. The best strategy ever. Look at this, like, we got 2 kills on the tripwires. Bam, 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 bam. Best strategy ever, remember.
I see nothing long. I wrote.
Remaining.
I have
Nice.
spike.
Middle, right?
No, I'm not
Middle.
sure.
One enemy remaining.
I have
Nice.
spike.
Middle, right?
Listen, like, try to track. Like, from now on, there should never be a, like, this is that extreme case that I'm usually speaking about. Like, there cannot be a match where you play 12 rounds in a row on the same site. Like, if that ever happens to you in any game, on any agent, you're fundamentally playing ranked wrong. That is the first thing you can change. Second thing, if you're just autopiloting every game and positioning however the fuck you want, without actually trying to counter the enemies, fundamentally you're playing ranked wrong. So those are immediately 2 indicators of why you're stuck and why you suck at Valorant. Because a true solo queue carry player, a true smurf, a true player that is better than these bonobos, is not gonna do this. How many times to see, you know, you watch someone smurfing, you know, in Platinum, Diamond, Ascendant, Low Immortal. Do they play the same site every round? Obviously not. I know you're not a smurf, but you should be countering the enemies yourself.
Euro A.
Good TP.
I mean, you know, to be fair, like, you're playing the same site 12 rounds in a row, you will probably be correct on a map such as Haven. At least 4 out of 12 rounds, enemies will go A. So 33% of times you will be correct. But when we can be 50, 60, 70, 80, 100% of times correct, I would rather gamble a bit. Smart gamble.
Careful, don't rotate, don't over
Yeah,
rotate.
yeah. Smoking.
I really hope that we learned from the previous rounds. Like, right now, I would actually run away from the site. I mean, walk away from the site and start running C. Like, if this is not a fake, I don't know. Like, once again, only Yoru. Once again, only Flash. Now he's gonna drop a fake out. And yeah.
Okay. Was that you?
Like, one of the main problems of players that are below Immortal is their repetitiveness. And okay, let me explain it in these terms. Players in between Gold 1 and Immortal 1 are the most readable players in the game. Like, those are the players that have very shallow playbooks. They have very high levels of repetitiveness, and they're the most easy to read because of so many factors. Factor number 1 is they just like to repeat the shit all over again. They don't have a really deep playbooks or anything. They just follow 2-3 patterns and that's it. Factor number 2 is these players are the players that are most subjected to the mindset of a regular Valorant player. You know, these are the players that really follow 90% of mindsets that a regular player would follow in Valorant. And the reason number 3, these are usually the players that watch YouTube guides. And they really try to follow, you know, that esports level mentality and that, like, they're like, not really the players, they're more like just spectators, you know? And they will really try to implement everything, you know, like, I mean, wrong YouTube guides. So, I don't know. Like, a broken clock is right at least once during a day, so...
It was a decoy.
I would...
Yoru is on it.
Plus we die from this, bro. Listen, if you're playing against the Yoru, and Yoru is in the smoke, and you're on the other side of the smoke, we need some covers for our eyes, always. Like, your playstyle and positioning, on both attack and defense, you always adapt based on who you're fighting. And this is something that over time you should be thinking more and more. Like if I'm defending a set against Yoru that is pushing, and he is there in this smoke potentially, I can hold that angle from this spot. I can hold a tight pixel angle, off angle, basically, on this position. But I cannot play wide open and wait for my eyes to basically, you know, basically look like this, essentially. So yeah. Okay, this was a very enjoyable defender side.
Guys, hey guys,
Oh, they won the round actually.
pick it, okay?
So it's 6-6 somehow. But I truly believe that this defender side could have been 9-3, 8-4, or even 10-2. Like, if we won that 5th round, that basically you kind of lost, if we try to read the enemies to some capacity and counter them, I think this could have been an easy, like, 9-3, 8-4, 10-2 half, to be honest. Yeah, I'm already... Just by looking at the minimap. I'm already getting a migraine from this start. I'm already getting a migraine, you know, like, okay. Okay, now we are on the attacker side, and basically the TLDR goes like this. In the first 4 to 6 rounds, we primarily want to test enemies on C site, A site, and garage. We want to use B site as a last resort, if nothing is working, and we can, you know, test enemies on B and garage in some eco rounds. What we do in the first round kind of depends on the enemy's team composition. Like, if enemies have a hardcore sentinel, such as Cypher, C-set is a big no-no. No in the first round. So, doing a 5-man push on A is totally valid option, even though Cypher can play there. Now, if you're playing against the Cypher with Jett, just a second.
Let's go. Hey, the gang's all here. This is great. They don't stand a chance. My ult's ready. 30 seconds left.
Now, if you're playing against the Cypher with Jett, in almost every single round, you need to prioritize having the updrift, and most of your executes should be some kind of smoke, updrift, dash. So in the first round, the only viable buy option for you is a classic pistol, light shield, smoke, and updrift, because we have absolutely no idea if you know, Cypher is gonna play A or C in the first round. Now, my biggest advice to you when you're playing in ranked solo queue is when you're giving a call out, especially in the first round, pick up the spike with yourself as soon as the round starts, because sometimes that is the only way to actually convince your teammates to push something. I mean, if they see that a spike with a Jett is going A, they will go A as well. Period. Most of the time. of course, like, when you carry the spike with the Jett, where do we drop it? When we are ready for the execute. You know, I'm gonna leave it in the A main. Obviously, I'm not gonna send the spike onto the site, die like a potato, and then, you know, my teammates need to deal with that shenanigan. So, immediately at the start of the round, this looks like a absolute shit show. Sova with the spike is C. Chamber is peeking window. God help us this round.
Yeah.
We need to pray.
We have no flashes.
1/2 HP.
This was not a bad, you know, execution overall. I mean, generally speaking, like, what you want to do when you're pushing A, you wanna jump spot this, then we move into this angle, then from this position we engage the enemies there, then we scale up here, clearing this off angle, jump spotting enemies again, so decent pathing.
Nice.
But always, if you don't have, even if you have recon abilities for A long, please clear these two angles. You just need to do it.
Smoking heaven.
Now, what's gonna be really fucked up here is not having the updraft. So right now we're making two mistakes. Mistake number one is that you're scaling way too fast compared to your allies. Like, even if you want to do the execute right now on A, you're going way too fast. Like, your scaling and your executes need to be connected based on the distance between you and your allies. Right now, you cannot do the A execute if, you know, you're here and two of your teammates are here. You need to wait for them to reach this angle, to peek this, and then we can go for an execute. Anyways, if I got this kill, and I know that my spike is on C, mission abortimus. You cannot tunnel vision. At the start of the round, you could have seen that your Sova is sending the spike onto the C set alone. Very good play. We killed the Yoru. We made the pressure. Enemies are gonna rotate probably already now. Maybe Cypher is still anchoring C set, but it doesn't matter. Now we can just regroup with the Sova, regroup with the Chamber, and reset the round completely.
See clear, see clear.
We have all of A also though,
Yeah,
bro.
me as well.
Like, this is your mistake. This is your mistake. Like, this is not... Like, you cannot blame Sova for losing this round in any way or capacity. It's ranked solo queue. You should expect that your teammates are gonna autopilot. You should expect that your teammates are gonna be dumb. Like, you should have known... Like, I killed the Yoru. I checked the minimap to see where are my allies and are they ready to go in and follow me into the site. If they are not, I wait a bit and see what is my next step. Here we should have fully resetted the round and just to go see. Also, the execute was horrible. Like, basically, precision over the speed. Always. Like, your Jett execute cannot look like this. In the first round, if you're executing A site, all you need to do is, okay, we can cover the top of the choke point. That's it. I mean, obviously, like, you don't miss that smoke. Like, you do this. You reveal the enemies on the right and left side, in the middle of the dash, clearing those two angles, dashing into this position. You're holding this spot until your teammates come in, and focusing on short. Once your teammates are in, we're engaging enemies left and right together with our allies, and we're fighting together. Your main priority on A site is just to get this area. And now we are scaling up together with our allies and not alone. Like, you should never find yourself in this spot and your whole team is here or here. Never. You should never isolate that type of fight. Do you think short is still an option in the pistol round with Jett on attack? No, it's too risky. Too much money invested. Not worth it.
See clear, see clear.
We have all of A also though.
We have
bro.
A as well.
Like this round is
Yeah, you should have come with. This
is your fault. Even though yeah, Cypher is the one that you know, Sova is the one that is dumb. Still, like, it's ranked solo queue.
stupid.
You know, low awareness.
Didn't
And then
if they fall out.
Basically, you cannot be mad that you lost this round. That's the whole point. You cannot blame Sova for it. You're playing with a random, disabled, platinum diamond player in Valorant. But how can you expect anything from these guys? You know? Now, okay, in a second round, when you lose the first round of Haven, sure. You can test the enemies in Garage, B site, and your highest kill potential is here and here. If you already planted the spike and you have a lot of money, what you should buy is shorty, 2 smokes, and maybe a light shield if you have money for the light shield. Jump here to close the gap with the enemies that are peeking the Garage. Ask for the smoke in the window. Jump spot the enemies here. Search for the kills. And your job is just to close the gap with an enemy, delete him, take his gun, and now we have high chances of winning the round.
Yeah, but we shouldn't rotate with pistols like when we had all of sight. But it's fine.
Personally, on the attacker side, like, these days I would almost never force in a second round. I think it's way too risky because of the existence of Outlaw. And if you lose the second round, and then the third round as well, like, it's a bit of a snowball. It's just not worth it. I have been following your aim routine for a week, getting very good results. I'm glad to hear that.
I'm not blaming you, bro. Don't be angry, bro.
Oh.
Scaling slowly through Garden in the second eco round is a suicide. Like, you should always expect that the enemies are gonna go for this peak. Especially in a second round. When they win the first round. Like, in the second round, if you're going through mid, bunny hop here, try to reach this spot as soon as possible, avoiding this peak completely. And now on this range, we can try to kill the enemies.
Euro A.
But these are the rounds where, with Jett, you know, you should force out the shorty, try to smoke dash into the enemy's face, delete them out of this world, and that's it. What felt better, the 480Hz OLED or the Zowie 540? The Zowie 540. Believe it or not. At least for CS2 and Valorant. The game just feels smoother, more responsive. I don't know how to explain it. Motion clarity is better.
Smoking window. No. Come on, Jett. Let's go.
Nice, come on.
We can do that as well.
Get it.
Why are we here? Legit question. 5v3, we have a bulldog. Why are we forcing a 50-50 fight? You won the round already. Like, if I'm 5v3 in this round, and we're about to plant the spike on C, in my head I already won the round. Like, it's really hard to lose this type of a round right now. We need to make so many mistakes. Just, you know, Sova arrow this. We just get on this off angle. Wait for our teammates to get a contact in CT. Bop, bop. 1 kill. Wait for our teammates to get a contact. Another refrag. Just pure refrag game. Also, if you're fighting the enemies in this range, medium range and long range with a bulldog, always go for the ADS. Always. Especially if you're low HP.
Smoke 20 seconds.
What the fuck is that spike plan, bro?
There's a stinger.
Good job, Sova. Good job, bro.
Bye, Steve. I'll stream, man. Why ADS? Because of this. Basically, you fire 3 bullets much faster than with a hip fire. You're more precise as well. 1 bullet to the body, 1 bullet to the head, enemies are dead. Like, the main weakness of the Bulldog is the hip fire, damage and accuracy and speed on medium range and long range gunfights. You have much higher chances of killing an enemy like this rather than doing this shit. The things you say are always the same and they work perfectly, really easy to learn and consistent. I think if you just listen to what you say, you can be below Ascendant. That's true. Like I always said, like from episode 1, like basically if you truly apply all of the advices that I'm sharing, like on every single map, agents, etc., like I really think that there's no way you're below Ascendant, especially with the ranked playbook on Discord. Like, I don't know.
We easily go single, guys. No need.
Now listen, we already talked about this. Whenever enemies on a defender side of Haven are eco, halberd, or bonus, they have low economy. Avoid this area of the map completely. Just do a 5-man push C or a 5-man push A, and that's it.
Cool.
Okay, let's go C then.
Alright, let's go see that one.
Okay, 2 guys.
Are you ready?
Okay. Let me give you one sub-advice. You tell your teammates what to do. Any call out. Let's reset the round, let's regroup, let's do this, do that. You wait 3 to 5 seconds to see if your teammates are going to listen to you. 3 to 5 seconds. And you mainly look at the minimap. If they are not listening, you adapt. If they are listening, you go with a plan. You should never tunnel vision in ranked solo queue on your callouts. In this round, if I see that my Cypher is starting A, my Spike Carrier is still in spawn, my Chamber is starting in the garden, and Sova in long, who do I play with? With my Chamber. Why? Because your team is going through a mid area of the map. Always have the highest chances of dying. If we already didn't organize our teammates to do a 5-man push C or a 5-man push A, on Haven, most of the times you want to play with your teammates in mid. If you don't know what enemies are doing on C and A, you know? If you think that your teammates on A and C are gonna die first, then you play with them, and that's it. So here, because, you know, we were not ready for the start of this round, and teammates didn't listen, okay, mission abortimus. I'm gonna start with my Chamber, take the mid control, and just play a refrag game with Chamber. Anyways, you know, we can also do a C retake at the end of the day if you find some kills with a Chamber in the garage. Garage, bro.
Alright, let's go see that one.
Okay, 2 guys.
Are you ready? Cypher backside. Let's rotate this over actually.
I don't know.
Same problem. Fuck the callouts, fuck everything. Like, focus on what you see on your screen. You know, it doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter, like, what you want to do. Your teammates will be forcing you to do a lot of dumb shit. And you should do it, but in a safe way. Where you don't need to be the first contact, and where you have some kind of a safety. Brother, this Nightbot is so annoying. I need to... I don't know what is happening. So, if my Sova is doing this in front of me, and I know enemies have a Marshal at the backside, we need to scale up, use the life of this Sova to kill that guy at the backside. No, it doesn't matter what you call what you call out. If this guy is gonna force this fight, done. Or, you know, you think that this fight that Sova is speaking right now and how he is scaling is really bad. Drop a smoke. Cover him up. so that you have time to connect with him. Now you can get on this position. Sova takes the first fight. You go for a refrag immediately, or fight together with him. By letting the Sova scale up here against the Marshal and isolate this fight alone, that is not how we use our ranked teammates in solo queue.
I'd say it's over actually.
I don't know. That's stupid.
Okay, we should easily go C and you guys just run A and die again.
No one will say.
Run A.
Fuck, nobody's fucking C either.
I was behind you.
Nobody's fucking C either. But it just thick Scottish accent. Is that Scottish?
These guys want a fucking dog shit.
Irish? Irish maybe?
I know you are, but what am I?
Dropping smokes.
I have B.
Listen, man, like if your teammates are already in front of you, and basically like they already have a sight, you can use them as a human shield, as a recon ability. Don't waste your dash. Like, use your dash to actually pick a fight with the enemies. You know, like, just look at this example. So your Cypher cleared this whole left side here. Yes, one enemy right now can be on the right side. Maybe he used the timing to do this. But all you need to do, bam, and you're out. And now, we use a dash ability to fight the enemies. Like, we only use the dash ability to take the space when you need to take the space first. When you're going through some unknown territory.
I have B.
Surprise, motherfucker.
This was a huge mistake, to be honest. Huge mistake. This was a complete waste of a dash ability. Hotshot, thank you for becoming a member on YouTube, man. Muchas gracias, man. Oh. If this was any other round, okay. But enemies are eco, hull by bonus. They have a classic pistol, Marshall, Bucky, shit weapons. We don't want to fight them in close range gunfights. We want to abuse their shit out of this Vandal right now to refrag our teammates and just, you know, fight favorable fights with a better weapon.
Fade out, fade out.
There's really no reason for you to play in this smoke.
Fade on site.
I respect it though. I respect it. It shows a good sign that in this VOD, like, what I really like is that you're actually thinking about Shorty as a viable weapon. I really love that a lot, and you should keep that good. That's a really good habit. Usually people just buy a Shorty and never use it. You know, they buy it because I say they should have it as a secondary weapon, but yeah, they just, you know, they never use it as a viable weapon. So I love that a lot. This is a really good habit.
Bro, oh my. On spike.
Let one mid as well.
Now, this is a very common mistake across every rank. Listen, if you're already fighting a 2v2 around some kind of a pillar, on some kind of a bomb site such as B set of Haven, don't try to pinch the enemies. Don't isolate solo fights. Don't isolate 1 versus 2 fights. Just fight together. If your Cypher wants to go right, he wants to do this, you go right. If the Cypher wants to go left, we go left. Like, we cannot allow that our Cypher with 20 HP dies here alone, and we have 0 refrag potential because we are going from the opposite side. Or even worse, you die alone. I mean, this peak was horrible all around. I mean, like, you know, you can never drive around the angles and basically you know, peel the angles like this with a shift when you're in the angle perception disadvantage, and enemies can be on a lot of different, you know, positions. Never ever.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Kenpachi with a 56 months resub. I need to add some new badges for you guys. Like I'll edit. I'll make some new sub badges because this is insane. So, especially when you're in the angle's perception disadvantage, like a certain wall is closer to you rather than enemies, you always wanna slice the pie, slice the pie, slice the pie. Once the pie is sliced, okay, now we can peel this angle a bit. Now if the enemy is here, strafe, left and right, slice the pie, and we take that fight. We're a family.
No.
Once again, a bit of your fault for losing this round. Better decision making would have won us this round.
With the shoulder backside. We can get past.
I can cage it.
Yeah, sure, do that.
Listen, whenever you're like playing against flash agents on Haven, always expect pop. Like, okay, this is a universal tip for any map. If an area of the map is a corridor, aim in, C long, bind, B long, place some kind of an anti-flash, use the smokes as a cover, use the one-way smokes to block off the enemy's peak, expect the flash, stun, any utility like that. I mean, you know, in this area of the map, players such as Yoru have the highest kill potential. But listen here, like, also you made a bit of a mistake. Like when you got flash there in the aim in, A long, you should immediately activate the dash ability, and we are expecting the Yoru to go for a peek. You have a shorty. If the Yoru goes for a... So, listen. First thing you should have done is use a smoke to cover up your teammates. You hear the Yoru, you know, peeking after this flash. We are using the smoke and a second smoke to just dash into him and get him out of this server. Like, that is your highest skill potential when you're playing Jett in these eco rounds.
Oh, fuck it. I don't know why we're running into fucking full utility on here.
What?
Okay. We need to work on our utility usage a bit. I mean, you're just throwing your smokes however you want. There's very specific places where you should place your smokes, where should you dash and stuff like that. A bit of a custom practice, custom server practice never hurts anyone, to be honest. By the way, I already have a very specific training in mind that I'm gonna share with you after this VOD review.
There's like so many different angles they can peek from.
Job done. But, you know, it would have been much better if our teammates in Amen lived a happy life. We killed Yoru, picked up his gun, reset the round, and now we have a Vandal with a light shield and very high chances of winning this eco round.
That is an excuse to knock away.
Cover me.
It's dumb as fuck.
Cover.
Never fight around these type of gaps. Unless you have the op. It's way too risky, not worth it, and generally speaking, you don't want to hold this type of angles ever. Like pre-fireable angles and positions, like, I don't know why are you even forcing this fight right now? You know? Like, right now what you should be doing is repositioning at the front of the site here, so that you can play this refrag and this refrag with your teammates. And that's it. That's your main post and position on A side. But once again, you're forcing a completely 50-50 fight in a 4v4 post plant for no reason. You die, and now we pray to God that our teammates are gonna close out this round for us. And they're not.
You wanna do a B split? 3 go long, 2 go garage.
Yeah.
Very good economy management. I love that you're using your ultimate to save up the economy, and as soon as you build it up, we're using it as a main weapon with a heavy shield and with a shorty.
Courage.
As I said, whenever you have two or more teammates going through a mid area of the map, of any map in Valorant, you want to play with them. Almost always in ranked solo queue. These teammates have the absolutely highest chances of dying first and making some kind of a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come back, come
that's
back, come back.
50 Jett.
Jett is one top.
Somebody's chair just died, bro.
One is close. I'm taking off.
To be honest, like, you know, a lot of your problems in your gameplay is just how we start the rounds. It's not really mid-round decision, like how you start and how you end the rounds. But what happens in the middle of the rounds doesn't matter if you don't know how to close them or how to start them, essentially. You cannot have a good mid-round if your start is shit. And, you know, you're probably not going to win the rounds if you don't understand how to close them. So you really need to pay more attention how you start the rounds, who you start with, how you play them, like what's your initial plan and stuff like that.
He normally plays backside Cypher.
For his playstyle, isn't Reyna better? Taking too many 50-50 fights. But rather, like, that can easily be fixed. Like, listen, like, in Valorant, yes, you almost always want to play to your strengths. Always. But you don't want to avoid your weaknesses. Like, Jett is perfectly fine for him. You know? Perfectly fine agent for him. Like, the more you avoid your weaknesses, the more they're gonna become your problem in a long run anyways.
You can go B.
Even with Reyna, like, you don't want to take these fights that he's taking.
Ops, right?
2 on B.
It's not the agent.
I have drone for B.
Okay, let's get a close in drone.
I need to get by the wall.
Didn't our sword just say... Didn't our sword just say he's gonna drone?
Jett
Please
is
help
top
me.
left.
And as I said, like, I don't care which bomb site you're pushing with the Jett. I don't care where do you think the Cypher is. I don't care where the Cypher played in the previous rounds. Every execute needs to be some elevated execute. On every bomb site. Period.
Top left.
On this. Phone.
Over.
There's B. 100k spot.
100k what?
Now listen, whenever you see that you have a teammate doing a peek at the start of the round in the window, play with that teammate. Support him. Always. This is the worst peek that you can do on any map in Valorant. The worst fight you can take. Even as a chamber. Just a waste of a teleport most of the time. Start with that guy. Bait him for the info. Swing after him. Let's take kills. Support that guy first and then reset the round and we can do whatever else we want to do.
You have 100k what? And you still can't get one kill.
I've been playing this game for a week, bro.
And you still can't get a kill.
Oh, fuck this team.
You bought them.
What you guys want to do? What do you want to do?
The problem with the team is that he has right now is that you don't want to mute this type of teammates. You know, they're still giving the info. They're still talking, even though they sometimes talk random shit. this type of teammates you don't wanna mute.
He's pushed, he's pushed.
Only if your teammates are just purely toxic and never give any info, then you wanna just mute them and continue with your own game.
Nice shot.
Guess one is in A.
Why do I play this game? It's
Yeah, let's go.
bastards.
Could be pushed up in.
How does he do a shot like that with 3 kills?
Bro, like, British people are just insufferable, man. Like, there's no fucking... Like, literally, I can imagine how this guy looks like, to be honest. European players in general. Let's not hyper focus on British.
Cypher on A.
And once again, like, you know, you die in this type of a fight without like, you know, using a dash ability. That's it. You could have done something better, and that better is like use a dash ability to take a kill. Do you fucking go gym? I fucking go gym sometimes. By elevated entry, you mean always object? Yeah, I mean object dash, or like, you know, on A side, like you can go for the smoke updraft on the box and then do this type of entry. Like depends which side you're pushing. But yeah, updraft is a must.
Like,
Cypher, yeah?
guy, just stay in main.
Someone.
By the way.
Everyone C.
Chamber Cypher, come. Chamber Cypher, come.
Oh, there's no point speaking to Cypher.
Alright,
It's a
yeah,
bait
I'll
there.
come. I'll come, Jett.
And just follow up when I re-entry.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen. Listen here. Like, when you're pathing through the sea long area of the map, you really don't want to spend a lot of time here and here. If you're already pathing here, try to get into this spot as soon as possible, and then as your teammates are scaling together with you, then you drop down and we go. Like, basically, the more time you spend here, the higher the chances you're going to get absolutely fucked by something.
Left side
Looking
clear.
now. Smoked out.
One thing that I've noticed is that you're not really using your dash ability at all as an info gathering tool. Like, try to practice this a bit more in a custom server and just getting accustomed to it. Like, flick left and right. You know, it's not only a close gapping ability, it's a recon ability as well. Like, basically, you know, in the middle of this execute, we had plenty of time to do this and this. You see enemies here, see enemies there, and now you can decide onto which enemies you need to hyper focus. If no one is here, you see the guy there, okay, let's kill that guy first. This is one of the rare rounds that we can actually win, and we are over-aggressing it. Okay.
Hold this with me.
Like, when you're doing over-aggression, you also need to ask yourself, are your teammates doing some kind of an over-aggression? And should you play with them? I mean, the worst thing you can do in the post plant is, like, I mean, you decide to push CT, and your Cypher is pushing garage. Generally speaking, like, when you take a site in a numbers advantage or equal numbers, the main thing you're looking for is how your teammates are playing that post plant. Is there anyone in your team that is pushing the enemies right now, and anyone that you want to support and play with? That should be your main priority, above anything else. If you have a Cypher doing this, you're playing with a Cypher. Done.
Wait, I'm peeking.
Anyways, like, you know, your main postman position on C side, when your teammates are playing the postman from the side, should be right here. Try to get on this spot as soon as possible.
Yeah, peek.
Don't.
Okay, this is just a 1 round.
You're gonna drone now? Should I jiggle pick or you're gonna drone?
Yeah, drone.
Bro, mine opening his mic to laugh, by the way.
Yeah, it's an expensive mic. Maybe you should buy one.
Is he over there?
Yeah, left side.
But you need to use it.
Blocking sight.
One close right, one close right, one close.
Once again, same as in the first round, like, you're speeding up too much. Like, it's really hard for your teammates to actually follow you up. It's a bit lucky that you even have this cipher behind you. You should just chill out a bit, you know? Take first this initial space here, wait for your teammates to close the gap a bit, and then go out. The worst thing you can do as a Jett player is making a way too big of a gap between you and your secondary allies behind you. Like, you cannot go into the site here, your cipher is here, and 2 of your teammates are here. That's not an execute, that's like practically a suicide.
Oh shit.
Use it.
Blocking sight.
One close right, one close right, one close
Cypher
right.
hitting.
Because of this as well, like, you know, especially if you're going for an updraw dash execute, you're pretty visible to the enemy team. Enemies can just spray you down, and if your teammates are not moving out of the smoke immediately, taking the fight and using your life as a tool, as a distraction. Now, right now, you did nothing, basically. Literally nothing. That was...
10 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
You have time?
I have the spike. Spike planted.
No fucking way, bro. No, bro. Good.
No.
After that, we need to win this match, to be honest.
No.
Go B, go B, go B.
Okay, good.
Trade me this time.
Wait,
Side.
Go B.
Wow.
Horkus at home.
Go B, go B. Trade me this time.
Horkus at home.
Peak scourge.
We talked about this. Always start with your teammates in window, please. Like, always start with your teammates are in the window. Always start with your teammates in window. If your teammates are in the window, always start with your teammates in window. Window.
What?
Spike carrier is
Window.
spike down mid.
Nah, there's no way.
Last player.
Oh, he's gonna ace.
Bro.
He got. Here we go, eh? No.
Oh, Chamber is peeking window again.
Out of my way.
Thank you, God. Latom, bro. That was status. Holding up. Actually, pretty good. I turned air conditioning a few times. I'm gonna turn it now. And so far, there's no squirting. No, squirting has stopped. The pussy is dry.
Close. Close right. I'll drone.
Nailed them.
Nice.
He's on the left. I'm gonna push him.
Huh? But why? Why you're gonna push him? You just got a kill. We made numbers advantage. Our teammates are scattered on the fucking map. There's only 2 of us in the C-long area of the map. 3 of us. Like, you get a kill like this, where your teammates are scattered on the map. Most of the times, the best idea is to just reset the round. If you don't have all 5 teammates with yourself, just fully reset the round. And that's it.
I'm droning. Wait.
You should have waited because, I mean, you know, you don't know if that guy is alone. And to be honest, like, when enemies have a Yoru in their team, no one is ever alone, you know, because of the teleports and fast rotations. Like, okay, we got a kill. We can still push C. You know, we can still push C set, no problem. No problemo. But just slow down a bit. You know, we can cut the noise for 20 seconds, 20, 30 seconds. And then we just wait for the Horkus to come C long. Wait for the Cypher to come with us, and then bam, we dominate the enemies. This was mega dangerous.
He's backside.
And unasked for. You know, this is not your job. You don't need to be a hero. You don't need to... We don't need to play this fast. And for God's sake, like... You know... One thing that you're really lacking on when it comes to your executes and pathing on the attacker side is scaling up with your teammates. Like with a Jett, your job is to take some initial space, reveal the enemies, apply pressure, maybe get a kill, but primarily fight together with your allies. That's your job. So, if you do this execute, you take this space, job done. Even if you didn't get a kill, you didn't reveal any enemies, job is motherfucking done. If you have numbers advantage and equal numbers, or equal numbers. You don't need to peek here. You don't need to peek here. You don't need to peek here. All you need to do is wait for your teammates to scale up, and then together with them, bap 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 bap, bap 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 bap. But you don't want to peek this angle and isolate this fight without the support of your allies. Look where they are. Look at the Cypher. Look at the Clove Sova chamber. All the way behind us.
I think he went into CT.
Cypher could have been here. Cypher could have been on one of these positions. Maybe. Or Jiggle peeking you from the CT. Like, we cannot play like a hero in ranked solo queue. We got 2 kills, numbers advantage, free front sight. Your job is done. At that point, I'm clocking out. Go, my minions. Now it's your time to shine. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you, refrag you, and close out this round. You're the round. You're the round closer in ranked solo queue. That's what you are.
Into CT. Yeah, he's CT.
God forbid. God forbid me. But why?
Oh my god.
That could have been so bad.
Is he garage?
That could have been so bad. Remember, you're not paid for this. You've done your duty as a Jett player. Let your teammates shine a bit, you know, like be generous with the frags. And with your life. Bro, if this British Horkus peeks window one more time alone, I'm gonna get a cancer. I mean, if he dies right now, I'm gonna be mad for.
Why can entry?
Thank you, God. The first time he gets a kill, bro. The first time you just need to latom. Just pray, bro. To the Holy Soul.
Wait, you're still in bed?
Sorry, guys. Right now I'm watching, you know, Fire Force and Dexter. Like 90% of quotes, you know.
One window. I have retrieved the spike. One close, yeah.
You heard a footstep in the window? No.
I'm smoked up. Can you continue to hold garage?
Listen, if you're executing C-set through garage, you just want to do this. That's it. Like, that's your job. Same executes that you do with Jett from C main, you do through the garage as well. There's no difference whatsoever.
CT.
One garage.
Can you smoke here, gang?
You're 5 versus 3, bro. You're 5 versus 3, bro. You should watch JoJo Bizarre Adventure. Brother. Every season, man. Every season. Speed run.
No.
Joseph, Jost are literally the best.
I don't have smoke, I don't have smoke.
Fuck everything else.
30 seconds.
You know, instead of being in the CT, you should have tried getting onto this position so now we can play a refrag game and, you know. I don't know, like just, you're trying to do too much. Trying to do too much in ranked solo queue can backfire a lot. Remember that, that's a very important tip.
I'm flashed.
Secret, yeah, I don't know, like, sometimes on streams I say it. In videos I put it a lot of the times, like the secret Joestar technique. But on Twitch, like, it can be cut off as fucking N-word. And I don't... I said it a few times, just... It can be weird. Part 7 gonna come out next year, is gonna blow your mind. Yeah, I don't read the manga, so I don't know what... I know we're going back in the past.
I'm flashed.
One enemy remaining.
Just wait, guys. Wait, don't push.
He's low.
No. Play it safe, play it safe.
No. Ah.
The fucking rat. Come here.
Chamber, you have spike, man. And
Listen, you don't need to force yourself too much to use the shorty. If you can just play a clean refrag game with a Vandal, always do that. A shorty you just use when, you know, you're in some kind of a disadvantage. You're playing around the smokes instead of the smokes, clearing the smokes. You're low HP, you need to trade yourself for the kills. Then you pull out the shorty. You don't need to force yourself too much. Now, please, in this elo, pick up the spike yourself and just carry it yourself at the end of the day. And when you're ready to move in, take a fight, just drop it at the start of the choke point and that's it. Like, how many times the spike is gonna be on the opposite part of the map?
let's come here. Chamber, you have spike.
Champer! Champesio!
Probably. Just sticking.
Champer! Go, Charles de Goe. Charles de Goe, bro.
Chamber, give spike.
Champer!
Chamber, you have spike, man.
Come on. Double fake. Let's go. Double fake.
Cinema rounds.
No.
Just follow the spike carrier, man. Like, if in this type of rounds, in Charles de Gaulle rounds, just follow the spike carrier and that's it. Like, to be honest, you don't want to lose the spike.
Come see fast. Chamber, come see, bro.
We talked about this. Don't tunnel vision on your callouts. Whatever your teammates want to do, just follow them up. Play safe. Bait them. Use them as a recon tool. That's it. Like, if Champer doesn't wanna listen, just play with the Champer, bro. But also, like, I you know, from your side, I don't understand this this round. You know, like you see on the minimap, like that your teammates are not moving in. You don't have the smokes. You don't have any good utility. I mean, when you're going for the Jett executes, if you don't have the smokes to go in, that is the first sign that maybe you should not go in. And that's the first sign that maybe right now I should just wait a bit and, you know, relax. Thankfully, what happened here? So we went for the execute. Cypher was there, getting revealed. Okay.
Come.
Bing bomb.
Ah!
Clove, can you smoke?
Yeah, he will.
Smoke.
Yeah, smoke.
Who's next?
As I said, man, like, you're trying to do too much. You're trying to do too much, like, even when you don't need to. Your job is take space, plant spike, get numbers advantage, and from that moment on, raw refrag game.
You smoke again or no? On me, on me.
30 seconds left.
Oh my god, 8 HP! Oh my god!
One enemy.
Die, guys.
Okay, Jett, tell me, do you think he won this match or lost? I think they actually won. I don't know. I have high hopes. I have high hopes in the champer. Now listen. My main tip for like overtime is always that you should play in overtime based on what worked and what didn't work in the regular part of the match, and based on the regular part of the match reads. So basically, you know, on Haven, on a trial map, you on maps such as Haven and Lotus, in the overtime, you always start on the B site, and you just play fast rotations between A and C, because only God knows where the fuck those enemies are gonna go.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Oh, what do we do? What's full of shit, bro.
He's got a prowler.
I don't know why you're forcing so much the shorty. I mean, I love it, good, but you don't. I mean, your Sova right now is speaking A short. You should be ready to refrag this motherfucker. Your Sova is a recon drone right now. Yoru clone, Sova clone. Why are we not ready to refrag the Sova?
Ah, fuck me, he saw me.
You pull out the shorty when enemies come close. You know? Until then, you carry the other gun. Now I don't have high hopes anymore. By the way, chat.
Wait for me, wait for me.
Run out, Jett.
Help, help, help me, help me! Cover me, Jett, I'm on drone.
One on C, one on C, one on C.
It's a fake, it's a fake, it's a fake.
A lot C, a lot C.
Oh, it's full C.
Planto, planto, planto.
Spike planted.
You know, like when enemies are faking the bomb sites, we also need to remember that enemies from A need to go C as well. So you need to be very careful or very fast during the retakes.
You got smokes?
Yo, my man is exposing himself to the garden
Clove.
so
1
much.
second.
He almost used the dash ability to take a fight. Progress. Progress. Oh, they win it!
Cypher, come.
Yeah.
Cypher.
Baby.
I have to place my trip.
No problem.
Planto, go up.
Once again, you should have started mid with your chamber. Like, just start. If there's no plan, if your teammates are just defaulting, the start is chaotic. Start with your teammates in the area of the map where they usually die, or start in mid. Ascent mid, Haven mid, Split mid, etc. That's where they're probably gonna die.
Planto, go up.
Yoru, habla español. My guy doesn't love his
Yeah,
life.
nice. Come on.
Pushing, be careful, garage.
Smoking now. Smokes out.
Sure.
Nice, good pick.
I need help. I'm 1 HP. Nice. Come on.
Pushing, be careful, garage.
Smoking now. Smokes out.
Sure.
Nice, good pick.
I need help. I'm 1 HP. You gotta get on side. You gotta get on side, guys.
Garage.
1 HP.
But also, you gotta get ready to refrag your teammates and fight with them. You know, your Sova is scaling here. You're
You gotta get on side.
looking left and right, instead of placing your crosser in the wall here, and ready to do this.
You gotta get on side, guys.
Garage one.
Can you smoke?
Cinema game.
I'm so good, I'm so good.
Oh, I don't have a shorty.
Cinema game overall.
I'm so good, I'm so good, I'm so good, I'm so good.
Is this a win? It's a win, right? Were we always up to a thing? They have a Cypher, man. You need to do that. But his timings to go in are very bad because you see here, for example, like look at this round again.
Smoking now? Smokes out?
Okay, actually here this was good. He had a support from the Sova anyways. Like this was good. But there's a lot of rounds where he updraft dashes and his teammates are miles away.
You got this over.
Chat, it's a W. Very bad post and position, but still a W.
Peek my contact, peek my contact.
Get out of the server, Astra, brother. Get out of the server, Jett. A quad kill to end it all.
Oh.
Overall, pretty terrible, I must say. There's a lot of gaps, man. I mean, you just started playing Jett, so, you know, that's one thing. There's a lot of things that you can do better, that we covered during this VOD review. Thankfully, all of your problems align with a lot of pre-made trainings that I have for my private coaching. So basically, after this VOD review, I'm just gonna send you the 3K! Yo! My man! How are you, brother? Well, guys, you're kinda at the end of the VOD review and stream, so like, nothing to share today. Nothing to share today. But tomorrow, we grind again. We grind again. Thank you a lot, man. Thank you a lot. Hope you had a good stream, man. Following all of the Twitter rage baits. I love it. Love it. Okay, let me just finish the VOD review. So, listen here, man. The Dirk guy. I'm gonna send you the training. Send you everything what I want you to do for the next 2 to 3 months. Like, your problems are very easy to fix. Very, very easy to fix, in my opinion. And essentially, like, if you just follow that training, follow all of the advices that we covered here, I think you're gonna get to Immortal in, like, less than 3 to 4 months. Maximum. One thing that I didn't check for you is your tracker, so I don't know who I was working with at the start. Actually, this is not bad. Is this your only account? What rank is here? Platinum 3, Platinum 3. Is this your only account? Okay, I mean, this basically reaching Diamond 2 in less than 150 hours of playing Valorant, ranked. That's above average. Essentially, I mean, far above average. Like, you need to remember that most of the players in Valorant are stuck in gold and platinum for like 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Like, don't worry. So this is not bad, actually. And I really love that, you know, I really think you should stick with the Jett. Like, I really think, because Agent is not the problem. I mean, right now it is because you don't really understand fully how to play the Jett. But in a long run, I think that Jett is gonna suit you far more and far better than Reyna in terms of how much you can actually solo carry your games. Stick with the Jett. You know, what you can do is like just have like a 2 or 3 months of just Jett arc. Focusing on having the consistency in playstyle, executes, pathings, scaling, timings, positioning, freedom that you have with that agent. Like, just do that. You know, Reyna can be an easy route for you right now. I don't say that Reyna is bad for you, obviously. Like, I mean, you can just dominate and shit on the players like shit on the players like all the way up to probably Immortal right now. But Jett can be a beneficial long-term solution for you. Are you VOD reviewing an EU player? Yeah, like the guy is from Denmark, as you can see. When it comes to mechanics, that's one thing that you asked me at the start of this VOD review. You asked me, like, you gave me a lot of your mechanical problems. But I don't think that mechanics are actually your problem, you know? So because of that, I'm gonna share with you some very basic training routine you know, aim training routine. Very, very basic one. Nothing too special. I want you to primarily, mainly focus yourself on just having a consistent warm-up, decent aim training routine, and just full focus on gameplay, team play, positioning, and stuff like that. Executes, etc., etc. I mean, your tracker stats kind of showcase all of the problems that you have in your gameplay. My guy has 69% KST, brother. With 114.2 ADR. Cinema. But it was really good VOD review. I thought it's gonna be like a really, really bad VOD review when I saw how the defender side started, but actually it was cinema. It was absolute cinema. Situational awareness can be a bit better. Attacker side is where you suffer more, like, because, I mean, considering your executes that we just discussed, like, it's kinda obvious why you suffer there. Like, I would suffer as well with those teammates and with how you adapted to them. It was absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Okay. Not that shabby. Look at the recent games. Why? What am I looking for? It's improving a lot with... This was a bad game. Okay. Eco rounds. As we already said in a VOD review, they can be a lot better for you. You know? You can be a bit more mindful with your... Just send it. Send it, you know, how we talked about it. Weapon versatility can be a bit better. You know, especially once you drop fully onto Jett. Once you focus on Jett primarily. Like, you know, a bit of Bucky, a bit of Judge. Outlaw a bit more of a operazione. You have Chamberlain op. It's Platinum Diamond. Get a second op. Win the round yourself. You don't know if little Timmy is gonna actually hit the shot. You might as well hit it yourself. If you have an idea how to get numbers advantage. So yeah. Okay. I'm really glad that we cover so many different topics. And that I already have a solution for you, essentially. That we're gonna talk about through private messages. Okay. For the rest of you, thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. The Discord server for coaching. If you sub on Discord, you get access to the ranked playbook. On 1,000 Discord subs, I'm moving to North America for 2 months. I'll do anything to play on NA again, I guess, like, at this point. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Much love.